Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. When last we left off, I was doing the main quest. And now, we're still doing the main quest, but we took a little bit of a break to visit the bathhouse. If you notice the symbol in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. Alright, let's go to Merhoyed and interrogate this captive. Let me fast travel. Thank you. I pressed E at least 15 times there, and the last one took, I guess. What's this place?
I remember that ugly mug. What a piece of luck. You get one more.
It's where I've killed these 3 bandits like at least 20 times.
I'll swallow you. Is that...
You hit my horse to find out what happens. I will get off here and chop you.
Is that all you've got? Oh.
There ain't no running.
Yeah.
From Henry the Horseback Archer. Let's wet my new sword. Easy. Alright. Let's continue to where we were going. I'm going to keep killing those bandits until they stop spawning, because they keep annoying me.
If anyone else comes to me, I'll pretend to be deaf and dumb.
Now, why would you pretend that, my friend?
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradzik Kobala. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have Pestilence raging here. And Saradzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Pestilence.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Saradzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Alright.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. Probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make
I don't know if I want to see.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Good luck to you.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melikar said the dead should be buried at once.
Of course, I'll help you. Ugh.
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
Everyone's so needy in this game. Where's this tree at? Here we go. Horse. You have a spade, don't you? Always carry a spade in your horse. I want to touch this thing. Imagine if I just took off, like... Let's see what happens.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there.
Alright. The shallow grave, Henry. Alright. Tell
Will you
me.
please tell me about his illness.
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like he'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Poisoned water? Something tells me that this is poisoning. And maybe I've just played this game before. Who knows? Alright. Let's find some more houses marked with the cross. There we go, there's one. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's continue our investigation of this pestilence-ridden town. You know, if it was my opinion, we should just burn it all. A cutscene?
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
You wanna go, motherfucker?
Calm down, Straw.
You're telling me to calm down? Why the fuck should I be calm?
Because if you don't calm down, I'll make you regret it.
Oh, now we're
Oh, come on.
talking. Come on then, you bastard. Come
Yeah. You think you're old Straw? Well, I'm old Henry. And I've got the meanest fucking knee, knee in the world. Let's just keep doing it. Actually, let's kick him to death. Boom. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Let me eat this. Well, I thought, old Straw. Get the fuck up. Huh?
Don't speak to me. Don't speak to me.
What I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, drunk a little too much, have you, Straw? Well, I guess that wasn't the last straw. Go visit. Surely there's someone in here. Don't mind if I do. Hopefully I'll find 200 gold in this chest. Bro, all I have to do to make the NPCs freak out is to touch the loot. Hey, you.
Fever. Just like Melachar's wife.
Oh, let me sleep.
Huh?
You're not
That is
allowed
strange.
inside. If you want to go in, talk to me. What do you need?
I need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's...
All right.
Farewell.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Poisoned water.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes.
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Merhoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good for nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
Your son Elijah. What did he do to you?
Christ almighty. Trying to interfere, are you? What did he
No.
do? Everything. He was to be married, and instead he ransacked the house and ran off. The little fucker. Last we heard he was some jackhand in Sasso. Boozing, playing dice, lying and cheating for a living. Such a disgrace.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
At the church.
Well, where do you think?
St. Martin's Church, of course.
Some of these questions are just kind of like, why do
Right.
they even fucking
Yes.
exist?
Go now. Go before you catch...
Will like this Melikar guy is following me around a little bit. Just weirding me out. Wow, even the grocery?
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Sure, why not?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back again, please, God, no!
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Farewell.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out that alive. And now the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so.
It's mighty suspicious.
Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
It's mighty convenient that they got the plague right after they got attacked.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Stroll saw them still, over by the cross, and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then the disease came.
Who attacked you?
I don't know. Some bandits. Ever since Skalitz was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Stroll shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Stroll something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
Oh.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right. You're not from around here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhof stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is a son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits saw to that. His old man isn't taking it well.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the...
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud. Livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed and it doesn't look good.
I'm sorry to hear. I'm looking for Matthias.
Matthias? The brigands got him. Poor lad. He's...
Thanks.
Interesting.
Get ready to bleed.
What's your game, you nigger?
Now!
Some pretty good armor right there. Some pretty good armor. Nice to make a free loot. We're gonna have to get ourselves some more arrows soon. Honestly, the bow has been awesome this playthrough. Let's head on down to the monastery. Go speak to Johanka. Love it when there's no voice.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but
Oh, God.
wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it.
I need to see him. What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with.
Very well, I'll try.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johan.
Take care.
Quiet.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, how interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let's go. Ooh, he's got an animation for putting down the mortar and pestle. I'll take that. Let's go.
There's truth in the old...
So, where shall we
Evidently there's something amiss in the...
In the what?
The digestive...
Right.
The trouble lies between them.
Uh-huh.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one...
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical... Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide it. I'll try the proven classics. Avicenna and his canon med...
Take care now.
Okay, all those words meant nothing to me. Do I have to read this?
I think I have it.
Yes?
Good
Hold
luck.
on. I actually have to read. Alright. It is known that a body of a man is composed of... I'm just gonna read it off camera. Alright. It does seem to be poisoning.
I think I have it.
Yes?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Good at alchemy.
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe. And you have my permission.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to... where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick.
Thank you, brother. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs.
Understood. Understood.
Good luck to you.
So what do I need to make?
I can't. I just can't.
An antidote? What do I need to make? Where's the recipe for the remedy? Ah. There we go. Valerian thistle charcoal. Clean water, valerian. Drop the thistle. Okay, I don't have the ingredients. Surely the ingredients are right here in this room. They're not gonna make me go find ingredients. There we go. No way, no one will see me. Okay. Okay. Now put the thistle in.
I can't sleep again.
Thistle? Boil 2 turns. Valerian 1 turn. Charcoal no boil. Okay. Aqua. There we go. Let's head back. Oh yeah. Oh no. A save. Just in case I just get wrecked. Because it happens. You see that shine in the bush right there?
Is that all you got? Bring it on! You're dead.
Fuck you. No, 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 no. It doesn't work like that. Where'd he go? Easy. Alright, we've got a couple of quests here. I don't know which one we're supposed to go to, though. Okay. Oh, we haven't talked to Matthias yet? Matthias? Is he? In the fucking barn?
Hal?
You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
If you survived, that's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
That must hurt like
Tell me
hell.
about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening a sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Damn.
About this sickness. When did this plague?
I already know what it is. I'm done with this conversation. There's no point. Alright. Red. What?
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melachar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible...
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I found the local...
Farewell.
Okay.
Oh, You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you...
Good Lord above.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until...
Thank you.
Brother,
Yes, yes,
is this holy?
it is. Drink some and give it...
I have no idea where Melikor lives.
We found out what could be... And? You should check where your water's coming from.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord.
I have my suspicion.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw.
I brought some help.
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion...
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone...
Don't fret about that, Melikar. A thing like that would have scared anybody. Just take care of,
Hannah.
So.
Now open up that farewell.
Alright. We did it? Last time I had to force my way in here, I think.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
What the?
What?
The agony.
Have I not given the cure to everyone yet? That's more. Do I have to give it to her?
Tell me more.
Oh,
all right,
the
that's all.
agony. Good luck then. Huh.
Oh.
Go away. Leave.
Alright, what house is this? I love it when doors randomly shut behind me. I missed this house? Is this it? And maybe it was this one.
You're back?
Of course.
I don't doubt that. Did you deliver?
Not
Then be quick about. A man on his deck.
Don't worry. I brought a drink this regularly. You and
A remedy. You have...
There we go. Now we have to wait.
Don't you start.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
None of your
That's
business.
not your concern. I'm the one asking questions here.
A man after my own heart.
You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Ratte executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyet, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who, only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. Know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh. How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Merhoyet?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
Okay.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Okay.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I need to use that word more
I'd be
often.
delighted.
To use the word yokels. That's definitely an insult.
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from...
Okay.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
Henry, I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Step back from that Eden, young fella.
But you can't kill me. Not just like that.
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut. You don't even get a say.
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar.
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
He's coming with me. He's Sir Radzig's prisoner, and only Sir Radzig has the right to decide if he lives or dies.
I don't give a fuck about you or Sir Radzig fucking Kabila. That bastard killed my boy, and I'm gonna kill him.
You'll have to
Straw.
deal with me first.
We've already been through this, Straw.
God!
We've already been through this! Whatever. With the consequences to our decisions, I guess. Hey. The first time I've been in here and not been a prisoner. Okay. That's pretty far away. I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I haven't been talking much for the last little while because it's just been non-stop questing and dialogue. And while that's awesome and all, it doesn't leave much time for commentary, especially when I'm just cycling through like 30 fucking dialogue options at a time for like 40 fucking minutes straight. It was a good time though. That was a very unique quest, and the town with the plague crosses and the pestilence and stuff like that is fairly interesting. It's a nice quest. I liked it. So, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Have a good day.